Hey everybody, welcome to the Bandite livestream. Let's make an animated short. Welcome to the stream. You can leave questions in the chat, and I'm still figuring out how to do my intro. Yeah, welcome. How's everybody doing? So, let's just jump right into it. Hell yeah. I opened Blender 2 times, but that's fine, because I need it 2 times. Here we go. So last time we left off, we made this monstrosity, which is awesome. And we kind of figured out to do the arms a bit differently. Yes. And I did say last time at the end of it that I would make the arms with bendy bones, but I don't think that's the direction we'll be going. But we are gonna check out the what's going on. Right? I'm gonna find another solution for the arm. So, what we want to do is we have our hand bone here. That's fine. He can stay. We're just gonna delete the rotation bone. Yes. I'm gonna also delete the hand control. Yeah, so those are 2 bones I want to delete. Actually, let us delete everything except for the fingers. Also, let us enable the bones that we can. Ooh. Hello there. Aren't you big? Well, you know what? We don't have to be beat on. Let's go to octahedral. That will be a little bit more clear. So let's enable all the bones that for our arms and hands. Yes. Let's just delete the full arm bone as well, and just check everything is deleted correctly. All right. So what we want to do is just extend the bone to the wrist and extend one to the hand. Right? And of course, align these up with everything. That seems fine. Call this hand dot. That's this right side. Dash R. Hey Shiva, how you doing? Welcome. I'm just gonna put in some music because it's very silent here. Where's my? Okay. Oh, look at me, I'm live. My apologies. Let's see here. Let's do. What's some good other Star Wars? Yeah, let's do some Star Wars music. Sure, let's listen to the Star Wars Suite Orchestra. All right, here we go. That's epic. Ba 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 ba. Hey, Marcos, how you doing? Perfect audio and video. Your camera is frozen. Again, yeah, I'm having some problems with my camera. I might just disable the camera for now, because yeah, it keeps losing connection to my computer. I checked it, I tested it, and it's the just the cable, the connections with the front USB port, but it's not doing something right. So this is the forearm dash L. I'm also gonna symmetrize these names, so this one will be forearm dash R and hands dash R. What am I saying? Dash L. Yeah, because I'm looking at the front, so this is also left. Oh, this is R. Okay, good. Then I kind of was thinking last time, like, why do we skin everything to the fingers and not to that single bone? That's a very interesting reason, because a very good reason actually, so we can open up the palm of the hand and close it. Although that movement is not that big actually, but you know, in animation you kind of want to have that control. So the hand is actually just going to be a control bone. It's not going to be attached to any weights. So we're just going to rename that to CTRL-hand. All right. I want to select our the roots of our fingers here and parent them with a keep offset to the hand. The same happened here, I suppose. Yes. So that does mirror. All right. Cool. Then, yes. Going back into object mode, and I'm gonna fix the vertex weights, because now we have somewhere our fingers. Yeah, are still here. That's good. Forearm. That should be dash. Man, my dots and dashes are all to each other, but that's okay. So, and of course, if you go into weight paint, we might just reset this so weights assign automatic from bones. There we go. The same with this one. Okay, that's mirrored. That's fine. That's nice. And we might do that with the fingers as well. Oh yeah, so it did it on the other side. So it was the left side, yes. So I'm just gonna very quickly, just over the roots, right? So weights assign automatic from bone. That was the right side, okay, that's fine. Thumb, I already did that, okay. Middle, weights assign automatic from bones, that's done. And the pink weights assign automatic from bones. I think that's, did I do the ring? Yeah. Yes, okay, very nice. So that is done. Now, if you now rotate this, we'll see we're back to square one, so to say, with our deformation and such. Now, we first want to check, because this has some weights that shouldn't have, yeah, like all of this. We just want it to the, oh, so that doesn't work. So we want to select all of these, press 0, you can even delete it. Doesn't really matter. Normalize both. It's still a shame that you can't do this with multiple ones. What we can do, go to weight paint, select our forearm, which was up here. Yeah. Pick our brush, enable modes. Brush up here, auto normalize, and then if you go to weight 1 and we start painting, it's actually gonna delete the weight from other. Because it's auto-normalizing, so if we put 1 down, then he will be like, oh yeah, I have to remove it from other vertex groups. So we're just gonna select the entire, there we go. Make it nice and red, not too much. There we go. Alright, and then we then can just, I mean, the elbow seems fine, the wrist also seems fine. Yeah, okay. So, our hand controls the entire hand, so that is nice. That works as it should. Excuse me. And we can make the viewport display to our DSP hand. No, DSP rig hand. There we go. And then we have our cool control thing again. Might look for that though. Oh my god, I'm never gonna find this. Where is it? DSP hand. There we go. And then just maybe moved a little bit. There we go. That's good. Okay. Let's check if we can still do the same thing here. Yeah. Viewport display, DSP, rig, hand. Yeah, it looks good. Okay, fair enough. Okay, hide our hidden objects. So now I just want to figure out if it's that much of a problem that we don't move it physically accurate, right? Because now the problem is if you want to rotate the hand, right, that this starts appearing. Because if you rotate your hand, you're actually rotating the wrist. But the problem is if you rotate this entirely, then it actually works. So actually, the only thing you can rotate is around the x-axis, so we can actually lock this. So go X, Y, Z, and lock this. So that we're reminded that can only rotate this way. And if we want to rotate it around, this should be possible without this being deformed this much, right? So this is the issue we need to fix. So we're gonna try and refix this issue because there still needs to be weight painted, because if we want to move this, the elbow, it still needs to move. And I was thinking maybe bandy bones, because then it will just split up. We can very quickly see what's happening here, but then it just, if you start rotating it, it's gonna look like a broken arm, and that's not good. So I was thinking, is there a way of doing this correctly? Because I haven't seen, I've controlled some rigs, but this issue is like, oof. What we could do, maybe, but no, that won't work. Although maybe, maybe give this a constraint, right? Copy rotation, and then just the Y rotation of our rig. Yeah, rig boy. Our hand, our right hand, yes, and just the Y to pro space, I think. We go back here, then we disable our lock here, and then if we rotate this, whoops, yeah, this goes crazy. Of course. Anyway, because now every time I rotate it, the other one is gonna copy the rotation. And at first glance, it actually looks fine, but but yeah, we can't put a constraint to a parent bone, right? So that makes sense. And there's always the manual option of hand animating this. So this looks. Because the problem is, like, yeah, one would think, oh, why then not just have the hand, whichever, or fingers here, have them influence this more. But the problem then becomes one of, oh, come on, yeah. But then the problem becomes then if I rotate that hand the other way, like this, then part of the elbow comes up. And that's just weird, right? To be able to do this without the elbow moving too much. So then it becomes like a ping pong game of, yeah, trying to fix this. Hello? Oh, I'm still in blur. Right? Let's see here. Yeah, I think last time we went kind of on the right track for this. Where we kind of made 2 separate controls for this, but we just have to rethink it, like that if this one rotates, there's an extra bone rotating with it, and I think that's pretty easy to do actually. Like if you just make another bone that goes like here, right? So now if our hand rotates, this should actually be parented, so keep offset, yeah. But then every time we rotate this bone also gets rotated, right? But we can limit the rotation of this. So put this on YXC because we want to unlock the Y. There we go. So now, yeah, it's still rotating. Well, yeah, of course, because it's the parent. So we want to unparent this, so click parents, right? And put in a bone constraint. Copy rotation of the boy rake in our hand then. That's the right hand, okay. But invert everything, right? Or just invert one of them, but with one. Hold on. I knew this. No. No. Huh. Oh. There we go. Yeah, of course. And then, of course, then we need to invert it. There we go. And now it should stay perpendicular to the hand bone, right? Which is nice. So if you rotate this Y, it will rotate with it. And then we can just... I don't think I have to turn these on actually. Yeah. So we can even do it that if it rotates. Yeah, so let's just invert the Y rotation. So that's fine. We're gonna also name this bone. We're gonna call this forearm spin. So that's what's happening. Remember Control S all the yes. Thanks for saying that. I want to save our file from time to time. Right. Good. Excellent. Now we will start the first galactic empire. Yeah, listening to Star Wars music is not good for me. So what we can do now is actually add to make sure that we have the correct bone name forearm spin. Yeah, okay. Forearm spin. I should have actually didn't think straight. Dash R, and then copy this because we want this already to be dash L. I kind of want to add the same constraint here. We can just copy rotation, just a Y and invert it of the boy hand left. Yes. And then local space, and that should work about, yes, the same. So in here, there's something happening again with, so what is this? Oh yeah, so these two can go. Oh. So although I reset these, there's still some weird stuff going on. I fully reset those, right? Let's go here. So we see if we go. What does this have? Thumb left. Why am I hearing Spanish? Or Italian. That's Italian. No, it's Spanish. Yeah, it's definitely Spanish. Yeah. I mean, he said Español, so. Can we skip talking here? There we go. I don't want to do this all. Yeah, it's also like this equal, and this is kind of bothering me because where did this come from? Is it because it normalized it? Because these groups were assigned? That could be it. I know I'm overlooking something. I'm just gonna do it very quickly manually because oh boy, that's gonna be easiest. I know I have to do it on the other side as well. So how is there no tool for this? There has to be a rigger / skinner at the Blender Foundation, right? Complaining about this, or I'm totally overlooking something. And I think that might be the case actually. Like, just being like selecting all of them. I would like to be able to delete the vertex group this way. The problem is it only does this from the active element. So that's kind of a dun, 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 dun. Yeah. I think like the other side, yeah, it's not even. I mean, the weights are mirrored, but the groups are not. Ta-da. Hi, Manu. I mean, a thing we could do, right, is actually going here, seam, select everything here, right, separate it, go into here, and then delete the groups from here, right? So it doesn't need foot, or okay, it's a forearm. So in the left one, it's a head. So we need all the fingers. And from here on, you can just delete. So it's the hand, upper arm, oh yeah, obviously. And then the toe. I can just already be like, no. Okay, there's no button to delete all empty groups. Thigh, spine doesn't need to be here. Shoulder, let's just keep it in there. Shin. Okay. Now what I can do is just join it back together. Go in here, and then do. Where is it? Merge vertices by distance. Right? And then, I mean, we still have a finger problem here, but that's fine. Easy, right? Separate. Do the same thing again. Don't need foot. Don't need head. We should actually also delete all the left fingers. Delete this, 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 this. Then this is gonna save us some time. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh. And then also the left one. I can delete everything that is left, actually. So, and then just join it up back together. So this is the only way I now see of fixing that issue. I don't know how these all got in here. Was I sloppy in my weight painting? Good morning. It's 5 p.m. in India. Well, it's 1 p.m. here. Long live time zones. How's everybody doing? Thanks for the likes, guys. I forgot my buttons again. Alright, so now. Yeah, so the thing we want to do now is basically weight paint, weight 1 with auto normalize on. We have the forearm spin here. We also want to add it on the other side. So L, there we go. And we're actually working on L, so. And we kind of want to select our wrist here. Yeah. So I'm just gonna, see my bones. I don't know. And then disable it from here because I'm already seeing some artifacts. Alright. And then blur it on the other side. So it transitions really well into the forearm. Here a little bit more. There we go. Blur this out again. There we go. So now, so normally if I check the forearm now, yeah, that was subtracted. So we'll subtract everything from the hand here. What am I doing? Weight 0 radius, yeah, there we go. And subtract this from the hand, yeah. Don't forearm bone 2. Basically everything that the spin is not controlling. There we go. Maybe blur it a bit. What's happening here? Oh, there's still one. Yeah, okay. My mistake. What's copy? Oh, really? Oh no. But it still doesn't remove the group, so it doesn't really matter. So did I delete too many groups? Yes, I did. So we're just gonna go in here and assign this. There we go. Yeah, a little bit less. Now the auto normalize doesn't work, does it? No, it doesn't. We're first gonna check if this already works, right? To some degree. So I'm gonna name my bones here again. So this should just flip flop. It flip flops. That's awesome. There's still some vertexes being little turrets over here, but then if we move it this way, our forearm should spin, and it seems that that's working. So now we don't have those pesky deformations anymore. Cool. And then we can, yeah, obviously we need to, can we just parent this? No, cancel. What did I press there? Keep offset. And then normally this should still work, yeah. So we're also gonna do that here, but I think that's already the case, so we can rotate this. Then if we rotate our hand, the wrist gets rotated. There's still some issues here. What is happening? Oh yeah, because I assigned this just by assign. There we go. This makes sense now. Yeah. If we save this, what is okay, what's happening? It's 6 for Pix. Hey Pix, welcome to the stream. The simple hi Brooks. What is optics? It's really obvious ray tracing, I think. Yeah, but why are we discussing optics? Did I do something? Did I say optics out loud? Optics is indeed the ray tracing engine of NVIDIA. I'm not sure if I should call it an engine, if that's the correct term, but yeah. We're just gonna unlock the Z. Just like move it a little bit if we need. So let's not lock any axis here. Let's just put some X, Y, Z as well. Yeah, fine. So now we can rotate the hand. Here we see like something funky happening. And we see, this shouldn't be there. Yeah, I think like rotating the model in the most extreme positions possible and then just checking where the vertexes go is the best way of testing that out. Like, and of course, like let's not forget to test if some other bones are maybe connected to it. Create a monster. This is also pretty weird, right? This is assigned to thigh bones. Normalize. Okay, so something weird here is going on as well. Oh my god. So let's go to object modes. Alright, let's reset our model. Okay. Let's see if this still works with the disable the hair. There are other controls here, so they still seem to be working fine. Ah, that's perfect. I actually don't want to limit the rotation because I want to be able to do this. Yeah, I want to be able to rotate the hand down. Can point. That's the same with this. I'll disable the so that we can do funky stuff with our hand. Yeah, there we go. Look a little bit more relaxed now. Oops. So what to do about this, eh? We kind of moved the knees down to give us a more accurate representation, but I think we might do this in model as well, right? So we're just gonna go. We might want to move everything a little bit down, right? So we're just gonna select this here, and with our proportional editing, we're just gonna go and move it ever so slightly down, right? Doesn't have to be much. And then in our bones, we're just gonna select our knee bones here, and then put them a little bit here, right? So what we made sure happens now is that if we move this down, now he can actually sit on the floor, but his knees making more sense, right? So yeah, we can maybe move this a bit on the side. Now he's sitting like a real boy. There we go. This might be a bit too extreme, but hey. If you're referring to the optics noise reducer. Oh, you mean the noise reducer, yeah. Yeah, it's already working in a new version, I think. So you can test it out. Keep in mind, you just use it for still frame renders, right? It's pretty fine. I think Andrew Price has a pretty good video on that, if you want to check that out. And keep in mind, if you see a tutorial by somebody, that's already implemented, right? Just check the version they're working with. Nobody, because it's open source, nobody has exclusive, what's it say? Exclusive, come on, opening, like, no, nobody has exclusive access, that's it, to a Blender version that's not out yet, right? So builds are being made, they get saved, and that's that. Right. So then, were there other issues? What just happened? Did I just rotate that bone? Shouldn't be possible. Pretty. Okay. Yeah, and I think there's still some weird things happening with the pants here. With our hips. So we're just gonna go into weight paint. We're going to our thigh here. I think we're just gonna go to our, let's see here, where is it? Spine. Yeah. We're gonna put on, why am I hearing lightsabers? What's going on? Oh, it's genius. It's Darth Vader as a orchestra maestro. Okay, can we have a little bit more calmer mix? Yeah, there we go. The Force team. It's a nice team. So, who everybody here is Star Wars fans? Who immediately goes to the top of my favorites list? So, what I'm doing here, by the way, is just why is this so dark? It's because I'm not. Oh yeah, there we go. I want to assign everything here to the spine, and then back in object mode. I'm gonna move the legs apart. Yeah, because this is all too much affected by the legs. I think we can go like this. Maybe here blur it a little bit. So maybe we can now go to our thigh and then maybe move it a bit up. There we go. But then here, move it out again. Oh, come on. Why is there a weight 0? Is it synced here? There we go. I don't know, makes sense. Yeah. So yeah, you should be able to do a full split and it should look normal, right? So maybe here, this part should be more dragged on by the leg, I think. Yeah. Maybe not too much though. Okay, let's check that out. Okay, now if the leg moves up, should also of course make sense. And we see again that we have some issues here. Especially, yeah, there's some things that should not be moving now. I think I might be using the blur brush too much. So let's go to weight 0. Actually distracted again. Actually. 0 remove tool. Save again. Yeah, I think maybe this should go back to the spine. Oops. No. Wrong button. Stars on here, and it's nice. Manu, you're my favorite viewer now. And is Blend for Web supporting Blender 2.8? I don't know what Blend for Web is. Is that the in-browser Blender thing? What are you referring to? See here that some weird stuff is happening. So let's again. When you have one leg open, the other one closed will help us a little bit. Yeah. So let's be consistent about this. Let's go here. Let's go here. So that's too much then. Okay. So spine. I just want to blur it. Sure, it's gonna work. I mean, it's never gonna do these extreme poses, so I think once we have something that's kind of satisfying in the silhouette, we're fine. And I think we just got there. Let me just smooth that up. On his buttocks. There we go. Let's see what happens here. Move the leg up. Oh. It looks like it's supposed to work, I guess. Cool. What's happening? What is... Oh, I have my magnet on. Sorry. It was weird. Yeah, and we can forgive this part. I think it won't be that obvious. Once the... yeah, it's a bit stretchy, but I think once... Or, oof, it looks worse. What's going on here? Blur it a little bit more. Oh, wait, let's disable our viewport here. Also, kind of want to move this backwards to see that that works. Yeah, okay. Oh, what's going on here? Like, am I going crazy, or did he just add... Huh. Is it because I used the gradient tool? Oh. it. Right. So now it's the spine. Yeah, copy. Good. Whoa. Oh, anyway. It's the shoulder. Shoulder shouldn't control this. There we go. Let's fix it this way. Yeah, the shoulder shouldn't affect this either. Okay. This gets a bit trickier. But yeah, we see that shouldn't get affected. Just, I mean, yeah, we could fake the shirt going up, but I don't think, like, for deformation that we want to go back and forward, it's not going to be worth it, I think, to have that kind of detail in there. So the shoulder goes out, tie can stay in. Okay, yeah, it's much cleaner now. Spine, spine, even shoulder here, the upper arm. There we go. So yeah, this is a bit of another issue. We could fix it here, I guess. Although, let's keep the stretch in there. That's fine. All right. Plots and literature. Are you crazy? That is way too much work for too little gain. Always consider how much work you have to put in and how much time it's gonna save. Because I mean, he has very yeah, we kind of should check into what we're gonna do with that, because I've kind of put it to the side until now. I want to keep it as a different object, but I guess the first thing we can do is to make this one mesh actually. Let's solidify. Yeah, let's keep the solidify, so it solidifies after deformation. But I do want to add a vertex group. It's gonna be thickness, so that's not gonna be yeah, this is gonna be fun with how to normalize, because then we can just do this and then add this to this, and then the yeah, the little parts here, they won't get that same treatment. I'll turn my X-ray here because I see that it should go in. Let's just make that small enough, so yeah, there we go. Hey Toxic Tuba, how you doing? We then really quickly can do. I'm not gonna parent it with automatic weights, but yeah, let's add it manually. So add modifier armature. So we're gonna put that in front of the solidify, and then this is gonna be the rig boy. Is there? Oh, we still have a test armature here. Oops. I'm gonna say preserve volume, show. And we're just gonna do this manually. Why? Because because we're only gonna control the arms with the rig, and the rest we're gonna control kind of manually. So what we can do here is add the forearm. Just gonna check. Yeah, so it's forearm and upper arm. Well, my naming is not. I should fix that. Yeah, so forearm, so it's just lowercase. 'Cause that's a word, and upper arm isn't. I think that's the logic. But I think this is the only place I ever put a underscore. L, okay. We're just gonna R. I'm also gonna add R for the forearm. There we go. And we just wanna manually do that. It's the right assign, which way it's 1, and this is 0.5, and then upper arm and everything like these loops. This is where it becomes a bit tricky because we can't normalize this because of the thickness. So you know what? Let's add that to the end. I mean, it's not that. I mean, yeah, it's not that bothersome at the moment. It's not even broken. Huh. Oh, we just wanna. Yeah. Now it is. Okay. But yeah, we'll fix it at the end. So we can actually weight paint a little bit. So weights, we can mirror these, right? That. Okay. Can you mirror them and then keep them? Why do you... What? What? Hello, why have a mirror? Mirror weights. Topology mirror. Oof. Yes, they're all mirrored. Mirror vertex group. Oh, so what we just need to do is copy this one. Copy vertex group. Can I just symmetrize this one? Mirror vertex group. No. That did not work. Okay. So copy vertex group. This one is R. This one is fine. And this one is gonna go weights, mirror. Why is this not working anymore? Hello. Oh yeah, mirror weights, of course. Okay. So this is now R. And this is now L. Okay. There we go. Fixed it. So then the upper arm, just gonna paint here, and our auto normalize is on, so it's fine. So then now we can go and paint. You see that I already bled on the cape here, which you don't want. I think it would be that big of an issue, but yeah, we basically don't want that to happen, right? Even here, I think like if I just go, no, yeah. So here it does wait until I go over it, so it doesn't bleed. But if I go here, it's weird. Are the sleeves a little long? Yeah, but it's deliberate. Because like the jacket is a bit too big for him. Makes him cute. Alright. Okay, so now I can just say copy vertex group. And this is R. Wait. Oh. This one is L. So yeah, because I painted that one, I don't have to mirror it. Okay, gotcha, Captain. Okay, there we go. So R, L, R, L. Yeah, I don't think these are actually connected, so we're gonna have problems here with our vertex groups. There we go. So now, yeah, they kind of overlap. Good. And then maybe we can go into object mode. Yeah, so we should normalize and copy. Yeah, there we go. Alright, so now just move the sleeve. Just gonna check here. So volume is on. Yeah, so that might be an issue, but oof. Hello? Why is it not moving stuff? Give this the wrong name. Upper arm R. Upper arm R. Oh, I put a dot in here. Cool. Cool, 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 cool. So now we can like good. Yeah, it's sort of the fastest way for this is to still have to shade the eyes. Forgot about that. So much to do. Did you just assume it's gender? Let's see who's here. If not, that is the. Yeah, I can see what you mean, but I hope that in shading this correctly, you can kind of get the feel away of this being. Like, I think the roughness should be. There we go. Still gonna give this a nice bump texture. Well, actually no. What we want to do here is actually go into our text folder. There are these nice dirty textures. Yeah. Let's go with wiping residue. Yeah. Pick up a color ramp. Color. Yeah. So we kind of want to create one into this box. We don't want into this UV, so generate it so that we can do it a little bit more randomly. There you go. Or at least don't have the seam just popping up. And then our roughness is now 0.2, which I kind of wanted to be there. So I'm first gonna push these values close to each other. I'm gonna make one 0.23 and the other one 0.19. Should be fine. Yeah, it's fine. Okay. And pop that into the roughness. And then, oof, it's a bit harsh. A bit too harsh, huh? What happened here? Alpha. We don't really want this to be linear as well, by the way. Huh, that's weird. Should be able to see that. Okay, what's not alpha color? Okay. Let's just go to this one and pump it up. Oh wow, that takes a long while until that's visible. Okay. There we go. So now it gives more of a raincoat look. Yeah. So here you can see it nicely now. And who knows, we might dirt this up a little bit. Okay, so back where were we? Don't get too distracted. So we still need to assign the rest, right? So let's just select everything here. You know what? Just go Control L. Wait, so I want to do this correctly though. Right. Let's see here. Can hide away the hand a little bit, so that's nice. Yeah. So let's just all of this up into one less. Also with the pocket selected. Okay. We want this to be assigned to the spine, right? Assign. Then this. Well, this is very simple. Just gonna select. Ooh, not these bottom ones. So, everything here that is. Let's go like this. To spine 01. Dot 01. Right? Did I name it like that? Spine dot 001. Okay, that was the auto naming. Okay. Spine dot 001. Hey Sandra, I would love to make a short someday. This looks really neat. Thanks for sharing. Oh, no problem. Thanks for watching. What is the button for? Going back to look def. Oh, Shift C. Huh. Alt C? I forgot what the. Oh, hello GeForce Experience. I didn't expect you here. So yeah, there's still some space between here, but I think short per short we're gonna have to play with shape keys anyway to kind of make it work. gonna be a bit of a hassle to animate this, but oh god, where's that magnet again on? Now we see that most of these things are already kind of assigned. And then this is assigned separately. And now we just need, we can hide these actually. And then hide our arms because they have been assigned. It's actually the easiest way to do this. Oh. Well, I noticed that we assigned part of the cape, but that's actually not an issue because, so we're just gonna select these lower halves. Assign to spine.002, hide them, and then I think, is there a spine 003? Oh, we'll see. So unhide all of them. Reinventing skinning. Right. So now we still see there's some left that are not assigned. Can very easily go into here. Press this button. And these ones should be, this is from the hood, right? Yeah. So we can assign these to spine 001, I guess. Yes. And then these ones are all from, yeah, so this is from the left side, right? Yeah, that's first assigned to spine 003. All right. And now we can start weight painting and actually uniforming this a bit. So I'm just gonna hide our boy here. This is awesome. Okay. Warpy. When you move around with some versions stuck in the middle. Yeah. So now we can go into weight paint. Oh, we actually weights. It's not a big issue. Weights normalize. Oh, weights normalize. Right. So I can just go in here. I'm gonna save, by the way, because we're weight painting again. I'm just gonna go and blur. Start to blur things out, right? Make them blur into each other. So we might try and find a solution for the although if you just assign it to the same weight here, if you cheat it away a bit, it can be fine. The spine 002 should also be in here. Oh, I think I overshot it a bit. Let's make it ourselves a little bit easier and put his arms up so they're not in our way. This is the best picture I ever made. I'm gonna save it. There you go. It's art. It's modern art. You don't understand. We're just gonna blur this out. In the meantime, don't want to lose too much weight on the second spine here. So I am gonna go and increase the weight a little bit here. I guess it makes sense also. Man, the topology of the hood is not good. I try to keep the same topology as when the hood is on, but I think like in retrospect I should have like just made a custom object. Okay, kind of wanna, I think on our bone we wanna add here. Let's go to object mode. Our shoulders. YMCA look, yeah. It's fun to stay at, well, okay, don't stop playing around. So I just want to select this seam, right? Because these are basically the shoulders on one side, yeah. And then go in here and hope. I just named them like this. Let's check for just to be sure. Yeah, shoulder dot R though. Because apparently being consistent is overrated anyway. Am I right? Sorry, I'm yawning. Ooh. So drink. It's drinking time. So plugging time. Let me see if my... No. There we go. It's plug-in time for a second. So, hey everybody. If you enjoyed the stream, do consider liking and subscribing to the channel and hitting the little bell button down below to get notified for the next stream. I stream every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday from 1 p.m. to 5 p.m. Greenwich time, 4 p.m. Sorry. Also, if you want to help out this channel and make it grow and so I can keep on doing this, do check out the link down below to my Patreon and consider being a Patreon. So yeah, thanks for that. I'm gonna smaller myself again. There we go. Hi Manu. Alright. Yeah, it shouldn't be long until until my webcam crashes again, right? So we have I'm gonna go in edit mode and then shoulder.r. I'm gonna assign. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna assign actually full. Okay, and that should be. Why is it not here? Oh, because it just assigned it manually. Okay, good. Same thing happens here. And then kind of wanna maybe move the shoulders out so we see what we're doing. Weight paint. Yeah, so we kind of want to have the shoulders here as well, right? A little bit, just a little bit, just a little bit of funkiness. It's blurred too much. I kind of want to blur it. I do want to blur it. Then just add it again. Just checking where the shoulder bone is here, and then just checking where my, oh yeah, so we need to kind of add a little bit more here. Just gonna go force this a little bit and then subtract it again from the hood here. Yes. There we go. Don't want these furnaces to be... It looks weird now, but it's gonna be fine in a second. Yeah, the hood is saved. Save the hood. And then I do want... Yes. Okay, so there we go. A little bit more here. Maybe not. What's going on here? Is it a topology? Oh yeah, so this is another... Yeah, okay. Topology is fine. Now I kind of want to blur it. Okay. So, soften the influence on this region. So this still looks weird, of course. If you go into solid, we move this back. If you now move the shoulder up and down, this is gonna make sense. It's gonna be like It's like Boogie Baby. Oh boy. So let's unhide our character here actually. See what's going on. Okay. So my webcam is still working. Hey, Lazy11, you're new here. Welcome to the stream. Let's make an animated short. It might surprise you, but we're actually making an animated short. Yeah, so at the beginning of these streams, I had a random word generator who generated 5 words for me, and I had to make a short with that. So now we're kind of finishing up the characters. We have a storyboard, and yeah, it's pretty exciting. It's all fun, and you can get to watch along, learn a few things, suggest a few things, all that good stuff. Okay, where were we? Yeah, I think we're about. Because the thing I said earlier about the shape keys is when we move this, we want, of course, to have the rope go out of the way, right? And I mean, normally you would say like, okay, yeah, but should we not put these shape keys in there now? Oh, let's not XMirror that actually. But these are going to be so specific. I think somebody suggested cloth. I mean, a lot of you suggested cloth simulation. But cloth simulation is going to be so wanky, and it needs to have so much cleanup that we're just going to do it this way. So then we can just I did this on the basis. Okay, so there we go. Do this again. Spin it off. X, go and give it to you. And then kind of shape it artistically like we want to. Then we can just, if we move this leg up, at the same time animate the shape key. But like the minority, well, we do have a lot of shots with the raincoat actually. Oh, which might be a problem. Hey Amar, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Yes. Maybe we'll cheat it away, because there's a part in the story that maybe he leaves his jacket on the floor for a bit. But that doesn't make sense because he has to have the jacket. Although no, not so much happens with the jacket. Just the jumping scene is gonna be a bit hard. It's gonna be fine. Famous last words. Fast forward to stream number 26 or whenever we're gonna animate this. Right, so now if you go back to our test scene and we actually reload this, so open recent testing, yeah, the arms should be fixed. And yeah, it kind of looks weird now because it has other bones. So we kind of have to reset that to make sense actually. Okay. Oh yeah, and the constraints are not set here because this is a proxy and that doesn't. So we're just gonna go copy rotation. Normally I would just reload. Can I reload the proxy? Reload. No. Okay, fine. But this is just the Y inverted by the rig, the boy rig, the hand, the right hand, and local space. Yeah, so now our hand looks fine. I mean, you can still see some jittering, but I think once we oh yeah, we turned that off. Whoops. So in here we kind of want to turn that back on. Save. Then in here we want to save file, open recent test scene. Hey Keek, gonna love the still face cam though. Oh yeah, it's ah. Okay, let's get rid of it. I'm gonna have to get a new webcam, I guess. Same with this arm. And we can actually also lower him a bit so that Although I kind of guess it was okay. Kind of balance him because his balance seems to be a bit off. Yeah, there we go. Where's this bone actually? Oh. Yeah, I should actually turn off the rig of what we're not working on. So why is this flying all the way down here? That's weird. Check that into. I also wanna copy constraints to selected bounds. Yes, and then just in that constraint changes to L. Then we want to go to our simplify. I want to turn that off. I want to check how that looks. This one looks fine. This one a little bit less. I think that is because I kind of rotated it once too many times, I think. No, it's still, oof. Kind of have to do a do a little bit of both. So I think we can only rotate the arm this much. I think the rest is gonna have to come out of the shoulder. Yeah, makes more sense. Move that shoulder a little bit up so he reaches the dog. Now posing goes very slowly. Or we can do one knee on the ground. Why not? Just turn off our simplify again. So our posing is a little bit. So put the knee down. I can actually pull up his toe. Let me rotate the knee again. And it improves. That makes the pose a little bit more dynamic. Thanks for that suggestion. Look at those two cuties. Yeah, I think there's still some issues with the arm. Let's go into our let's get rid of our rid of the shape keys, because I think this is just a weighting issue. Oh, let's turn off report. There we go. Yeah. So this. Okay, our X mirror is on. I'm gonna paint a little bit more and then blur it a lot more so that rotation goes way smoother. Of course, because we're rotating faces, it's I mean, actually, if you think about it, a lot of people model their T-pose with the hands down, but I think it might make more sense to well, I can't show you now because my webcam ain't working. Even some more. Yeah, I'm really gonna try and make this just average out here. There we go. Other side as well. It's just smudge tool. Just some playing around until it looks good. I mean, that we have a little bit of like Vertex is going funky here is normal because we're rotating these edge loops, right? So it's gonna give a very weird feel to it, but it's It's like we unsubdivided the forearm. Currently writing my own script and decided to start my own short. Oh, Scott, we'll rewatch episode 1 for workflow. That's wow. Like, if I inspire you to make your own short, you go for it. You do you. Yeah, and you know, once you start working on it and you upload something, just send it along and we'll have a look at it. I'm curious. Yeah, good luck. And bend backbone of the kid a little. Oh yeah, so in a sec. It's okay. Oof. Let's see how this looks with. And there's always gonna be some. On the extreme pose. I just hope we don't need that pose too much. Where he's. How does the skin do that? I'm just looking at my own arms if somebody's curious what's happening. Yeah, I think it makes more sense to actually model something in T-pose with the hands forward, the hand palms forward instead of down. Because then this deformation wouldn't happen. Of course, we're a bit late in the production stage to be applying that. And I think this looks fine as is. So, for how far we stretch the arm. So if we undo that extreme stretching, we see that it's more than okay. Yeah. If you move it like this, okay, cool. Just gonna save this again. File. Yes, and then in our test scene, go file. Yes, file. Just save the test scene first, and then reload it. And there we go. That looks a lot better. Yeah, definitely. What do you say? And bend backbone of the kid. And forward. There we go. The kid looks a bit creepy because his eyes are way out of his socket, man. Just fixed it. One eye and looking straight, and one eye as extreme as we can. Right. Alright. Gonna do something exciting. Let's shade the eyes. I think there was somebody that asked like to show how to shade the eyes. So here you go. We're gonna do this fully procedural. Not fully though, because we do have a texture on this. Oh no, we don't. Let's do it fully procedural then. All right. But we did unwrap these, right? Yes, that's good. All right. Let's go into shading. All right, so let's just have our boy here. So we want to make the eyes. The eyes are the windows to the soul. So I think for the rest of the stream, we're gonna focus on the eyes and then copy that node setup to the dog to also have his eyes, right? So we basically want 3 different shaders for the eyes. I'm just gonna put it like this so we just see the eyes. It's pretty funky. So what I'm gonna do is 1, 2, 3. And maybe we can just, no, it's gonna look ridiculous. Right. Yes, but sir, how are we gonna separate those 3? Well, we unwrap them so we can very easily with a texture, gradient texture. So yeah, we want to delete the other 2 shaders, right? So we're just gonna call this eye shader dash eye. All right, and we want to put this on generated, so that's nice. Are these yeah, no, not generate, UV, correct. Okay. Yes, and we see that we have put. I'm just gonna go into UV editing. I'm just gonna set. Because what I did do. Yeah, we can leave these in the corner here somewhere, so that, yeah, because these are just white, right? We're not gonna put any redness in the eyes or something. It's fine. I'm plug and filling this eye as well a while ago. Yeah. Well, there's many ways of doing it. All right, so UV, and we want to do this. We're just really quickly gonna add a mesh. It's gonna be very clear in a second why, because I kind of want to have a reference. There we go. Okay. I had it. There we go. Yes. And we also want to give this the shader eye, so we can just work from this. Yeah, because now I can see how it's. This is just a UV map. I do that so I don't get confused to what I'm doing. So I think location has to be on, not diagonal, spherical. Yeah. This has to be on -0.5, and this has to be on -0.5. There we go. And then we're just gonna go. Yeah, if you want to make an animated web series, start with a pilot. I see a lot of people starting. I mean, there's nothing wrong with writing. If you really want to go and write like 100 episodes and sell your scripts, go along. But make a pilot. If you want to make a web series, make one episode that just holds, like, not an origin story if you want to create a narrative or like a setup or something, but just like what one episode in the middle of the series would look like, right? I think I have the pilot. You can find it on YouTube. I think the original pilot for Avatar, and it does show the origin, but it shows like so much more of what they can do with the characters. It's a funny pilot. It's pretty weird to look at it, but yeah, look up pilots. Like sometimes pilots, like I think the Gravity Falls pilots has a slight different art style to it, and it was like adjusted to the more general art style of Cartoon Network, or I think this is Disney XD. Yeah. Oh, Gravity Falls is such a nice series. It's my favorite by far. Like not from animated series, but series in general. If you haven't seen Gravity Falls, go check it out. It's awesome. Alright, so what we want to do with this, for people who are following along and being frustrated, I'm talking about animated cartoons. We want to have a converter color ramp here, right? So now we can select what you see here are different colors, right? So it's gonna be quite a setup, this. So this is gonna be the end of the chain. It's gonna be pretty straightforward, because two of them are gonna be pretty simple. Well, very simple actually. We want a want to select these two, press Ctrl-0, so we get a mix shader. Let me also turn on my screencast keys again. There we go. Yeah, you can see the screencast up here. And I'm just going to use this color to switch between these two shaders, right? Okay, so that's not doing much at the moment, but then we want to add another one. So we want to start from the outside. So select where our thing should be with some kind of gradient. It looks so evil now. So then our black is gonna be our white shader here. So we're just gonna put this on white. And our white is gonna be our inside, right? So we wanna bring our mix shader in front of this, right? And then we wanna select our inner. Hello, oh no, yeah, like this. We're gonna adjust them in a second, right? And then we're gonna put that one in the mix of the other mix vector. So it's first gonna select this one, and for the rest this one, but then it's gonna add this one on top, so the white one. You can do it the other way around, doesn't really matter. Then if we combine these and hope that Blender doesn't crash, yeah, get something like this. So now we can adjust this, right? So we kind of want to have it on the edge of our geometry here, right? I'm just gonna go and paint this really quickly. Yeah, so we see what we're doing here, and then we're gonna go, because there's never gonna be really hard edges, but this is just gonna help put in that smooth transition. Like you can see here, it's a smooth transition. It kind of helps selling the idea of that's an eye. All right. Yeah, I plan to do everything 2D or 2. Oh, what's going on in chat? 2D image stores months ago. So Omar is also making an animated short. Yeah, go for it. You can do everything, Art with Omar. I believe in you. We all believe in you. You know. So for the white, I could add subsurface, but I don't know if that's gonna be very visible. So we're just gonna check it out. Hello. Yeah. Maybe just a little bit. It does add something interesting to the eye. To the edge, especially. But yeah, let's turn it off for now. We'll see. We'll see. So also roughness. We already have our outer eye providing the reflection. Man, I'm just gonna go and put them some reference on my other screen so that we know what we're doing. Right? All right. Yeah, that looks good. Yes. Okay. So we want to select this again because okay, so let's collapse this one because this one is going to be the most important, the iris. But let's go to the bottom one. We really want to make this almost entirely black. I want to pump up the roughness so it doesn't reflect any light, right? We'll leave the reflection to the outer ones. Yeah. Even go full black. Right, okay, I'm gonna leave that down there. So now our iris is gonna be the most important part. So I'm gonna add, we're gonna add a couple of things. First thing is we want to add the color. So, man, I'm hearing the Imperial March crazy loud. There we go. Where's the live chat? Guys, where are you? Oh, there you are. Procrastinated for almost 20 years. Yeah, that's a pretty harsh procrastination there. To never criticism and perfection kill your creative. Yeah, Sandra has to go to bed, so we'll be trying to check out your other videos sometime. Nice work. Procedural eyes. Wow, that's cool. Yeah. Thanks for watching. See you next time. yeah, I think what Amar is getting to is that you shouldn't procrastinate doing art. Yeah, no, you shouldn't. Just do it. Every time I can inspire somebody to create some nice looking art, it's always also inspiring to me. So we want to put in a color ramp to any subsurface with the same gradient here, and then we're just gonna go here. I just want to go put up the white here. I want to select another one. Come on. And we want to go darker again to the inside of the color, but not as dark as the outside. So something like this, yeah. I'm going to push this a little bit further. I may even put this on B-spline to have this a better transition. We just add another black here just to make that a little bit harsher now. I just want to play around with it to make it light. So now we have the gray, the gray map of our colors basically, and now we can add a mix RGB where we put this in the vector, and now we can choose the color of our eyes. So looking at the rest of the color scheme, let's just see what works, right? So one color is going to be outside and one is going to be inside, so we can have, I don't think blue eyes will work that much, right? He had brown eyes, so yeah, we're gonna stick with brown eyes. I think I have brown eyes, so maybe like brown, dark brown, green eyes. And I make the insides maybe a little bit reddish, maybe a little bit more desaturated. You can just play around with it. Right, good. That's the color. Of course, you want to add some other things to make this more of an eye. I maybe want to pick the gradient texture and press Ctrl Shift D, and then just plug this one in here. Yeah, because we may want to do some things with the vector here. First, we want to create. Let me pick up the live chat again. Constantly switching between my live chat. And no. There we go. And the reference, but become careless because completion is the first time success, and as you complete, you can get better. I'm gonna disagree a little bit with you, Omar. Keep this normal and natural, and just give her pink eyes. I mean, I can give her pink eyes. If it's a her. I don't know, did we ever assume a gender? It looks so robotic now. It's maybe a light pink, a desaturated pink. Ooh, that actually kind of works out. Yeah, I like it. Nice. Thanks for the suggestion. A bit darker on the outside, a little more saturated. Yeah, cool. Let's do that. I think perfection kills many artists as well. I think a lot of people start on something and then they kind of finish it, but because it's not perfect enough, they never finish it. So, or maybe because it's not perfect enough, they don't think they'll become better. I think like you should practice a lot of steps, just like do small steps, like practice modeling an arm, practice sculpting a face, practice sculpting a nose, like just sculpt 10 noses and you'll instantly get better at just kidding. No, I'm making your eyes pink now. And I think you should just like practice small stuff and then just learn to combine them. I mean, it depends really on what you're doing or what you're learning, but I think, yeah, make small projects, start small, and then you'll get there. Texture. I'm gonna get no, it's a Musgrave texture. Nobody uses the Musgrave texture. Nobody likes the Musgrave texture. want to save because Blender is going to crash on me. All right. So now that we have this, it looks very funky. Ooh. We want to put this on generated. Doesn't really matter. I think UV is going to work better though for our purposes. Yeah. So what we want to do now is grab. There's a couple of ways we can do this, but let's check out a few. We want to combine these two, not to go in here, but to go in here into the vector. We kind of want to mix up the vectors. Check how that works. It's doing the opposite of what I want, actually. So I think I need to invert this. So I'm just gonna search for the invert. No, it doesn't work. So trying to now I know how to make hypnosis eyes. Yeah, I think I have to do this the other way, where I'm gonna have to put this in the gradient texture. I think, I don't know, I'm not sure, but let's see. I'm just gonna play around a little bit. We'll see where this goes. Let's make a color mix RGB. Don't really matter which one you use. Let's see, gradient texture. Let's see what this does. So it's just, yeah, so this is what I want to happen, but I need to break off the I first need to distort this. I think the way we're gonna do this, maybe I can just cheat this by, no? Oh, because it's UV. Let's go for object. And get it done by the z-axis. No, that's not gonna work. Okay, so go back to UV. Oh, what magic is this? I'm struggling with a recent crash and recovering unfinished stuff, but hopefully I'll have some more Blender animation on my channel. So because until you complete anything as an artist, you don't know your limits. Oh yeah. There's a great video. I'm following this guy actually who makes storyboards for a living, for Legend of Korra. He worked on, I think. Let's see if I can find him. Yeah, his name is called Ethan Becker. And he has this great video. It's called "Fail Your Way to Drawing Better," and in that he explains pretty well, in my opinion, that you should every time you start something, you should start it to fail. You should start it to with in mind that you're gonna fail, because only if you fail you get better in doing it. And I thought that was pretty accurate to basically everything you could do. Yeah, so check that out if you want. I think I was onto something here, by the way. So I'm gonna grab another gradient texture here. Maybe I just want to add. I kind of know what I'm doing, but oh, there we go. I'm gonna make this curve like this, and then just gonna move this back. Mix RGB. The vector here. Let's see what this does. Now I should just be able to just play around with the vectors, right? That's kind of funky. Kind of looks like a Ubisoft logo. Well, the old one. All successful people say that I say a video where Will Smith and Denzel talk about the same thing. Yeah, it could be. I think like also most people have a different way of getting there. I think there's no because I'm learning to draw at the moment, and what I noticed is that, man, how am I gonna do this? And the thing I noticed is that there is no real no real set way to do things. I think the thing I might want to do is actually put this in one of the vectors. Yeah. Wait, let's check this. Let's see if I can make this make sense. The converters separate because I still need the other coordinates. I've done this before. Yeah, just put this in the formula for now and delete this for a second. Okay, but I think I need the Z. And put this on generated. Oh, come on. Almost there, I can feel it. Wait. I think I know. I think I know. I think what I want to do is create a color ramp that goes like this. I'll make a full tutorial once this is done. And then a color mix RGB. Let's see here. I'm trying to do something funky here, man. Yes. Just wanna flip the color ramp. No, not like that. I want to create this white. Yes. So now ooh, funky. No, I know. Oh, I know. I think I know. This should be on radial, right? Hear me out. I'm just gonna go and reset the color ramp here. So yeah, it's still gonna be this. Then, yeah, there we go. It was putting the gradient text on radial, right? Now we can play around with this, and you can start to see what I'm doing here. Actually, I want to just about here. There we go. And we can play around with the vector as well. There we go. Now, if we add this to the color, then we get this very nice distortion in the vertex of our gradients. That will create this kind of eye effect. Isn't that cool? Nice. So yeah, should make a full tutorial on that. So a second thing we want to do, if I go look here, it might be a bit too much out there, but I'm gonna do it anyway, is to actually, I start thinking like, yeah, this is fine. Just adjust some values here. Maybe a bit. Did you guys check paintings on the Michael James Smith YouTube channel for the realistic scenery? Nope. Yeah, we're gonna add a bump map. So vector bump. So we're actually gonna do both Toxic 2. We want to add this to the height map as well. And then strength, put it way down. And then put it in the shader of our iris. There we go. It's gonna look a bit weird. Once you say check the full shader. Yeah, but this needs to be very supple, right? Maybe even invert it. Yeah. Increase the strength, but decrease the distance a bit. No, just decrease the strength then. Ever so slightly. That it's just very subtly there. I think I might over that even then. Just gonna increase the distance again to 1 to 62. And then we can change the setup a little bit and see what this does with the eye. Maybe we're gonna add one more thing to the bump here. And that's actually just the gradient texture. I'm gonna put them another color ramp here. So we're just gonna grab the gradient texture from yeah, just a normal one. There we go. Because what I want to do, I'm gonna flip. I kind of want to embed the iris a little bit more into the eyes. So I'm then gonna pick a color, mix RGB, and then what we made with the are you going? No, I'm not gonna bake it. It's fine like it is. Too many artists even though I know. Oh, see you later, Toxic Tuba. Thanks for tuning in. Yeah, the way that art is checked has definitely changed. So now we should have a. Oof, kind of want to move that a little bit. Kind of want to create an extra. If you can see what I'm doing here. And then we could also basically, if we check our eye white here, add a bump with just this gradient to it. Now we can have an extra bump here where we so here we can really fine tune this a little bit. So we'll just like let me put this on B-spline, I don't know. So we'll just oof. Just want to over exaggerate that that bump a little bit with an extra bump map. So let me just look at this. Let me just add another white one here. I think it's gonna help. Yeah. Put this on easy again. Yeah, without sacrificing this, of course. Gonna move this out a little bit. There we go. Oh, if we strengthen this up a bit. Okay, I'm gonna invert it again. Yeah, you can definitely see that the ease is linear here. So we might move this to B-spline anyway. Okay, nothing changed. Maybe. Huh, that's weird. Yeah, never mind that. And delete that. And just put the color in here. Doesn't really do much. And just adds too much complexity anyway. So, I'm gonna move down the strength again. Come on. There we go. And invert it again. Alright. There you go. Proceduralize. It's not that hard. It's not that big of a node setup. Yeah. And we can so yeah, we're gonna copy this shader to the dog's eyes. So let's go to File, to the dog refine, yes. And then very simple, because, you know, it should be the same. Let's see that there's something wrong with the eyes though. What happened? The eye outer is not encapsulating the... Oh, that's weird. Why did that happen? Ugh. Come on. Tell. Are you kidding me? I'm working on basis, right? Oh. There you go. So not sure what happened here. Not sure what's happening here anyway. I'm pressing Alt S, but it's not doing the thing I wanted to do. Okay. Let's just hope it's still in the center then. It's a bit offset, yeah. Yeah, okay, so that broke. Cool. But that's not that big of a deal. We'll just select our eye outer, delete it, because I think our eye inner is still there. And then we just go to edit mode, wireframe, select our thing here. Oh, our pointer is still there, so we just have to add a UV sphere. Actually, we can do it a little bit faster, I think. Yeah, just Control Z before we deleted the eye outer. There we go. And then just delete the vertices, yeah, and then add a UV sphere. Oops. I don't understand why this is happening. Okay, doesn't matter. And then eye left assign. Then I'm gonna put the cursor to the center. I'm gonna duplicate these, put this on 3D cursor as x -1. This is gonna be our eye right. It doesn't really matter which way it's oriented. I'm gonna shade it smooth, and this should still work fine as is. There we go. All right, the eyes though. So what we can do now with the eye inner, whoops. Let's go to shaders. I think this was already just a copy. Yes. We're just going to delete that. And then we're going to go to File, Append, and to the boy Refine, the last one. There we go. And go to Materials, and then Shader Eye. And then we're just going to add shader eye to this eye, and then we have the exact same shader working out of the box. There's still some weird things going on with the UVs, of course, because we hello I don't understand why this is happening. That's really annoying, because that doesn't seem something like I can fix very fast. So these, we'll just put them down in the corner here. There we go. Fine. Shading. So yeah, what we can do now in our layout, because somebody suggested it, that we make the eyes a little bit bigger. So okay, we can just do that, and because this is unwrapped, this will just work. Of course, we want this still to have the good shape in here. And we really want to come on, what's with this near clipping, man? There we go. So we still want this to be a nice curve. We're not doing this on the other side. That's awesome. Okay, so we have to select both, because there's another centered object. Things we learn for our next animation movie. And there we go. And then the middle one. There we go. Kind of want to move out again, so that it's, yeah, looks nice. It kind of looks a little bit on steroids now, but that's okay. And then in shading, and the pink eyes also fit him, which is annoying because I want to give them, but I think I'm gonna give him yellowish to although what's, should give me blue that complements the rest of his body pretty well. Yeah, looks nice. Just fine tune this. There we go. Yeah, nice. What's the chat doing? You're going to group that node set for modularity. Oh, maybe. You can tell me what to do. What time is it? Oh, look at this. The eyes didn't take as long as I thought they would. All right. So if we save this now, and in here we save the test scene and then open the test scene again, we should Yeah, they're reloading, so it works. The new eyes. There you go. So they now again became even better. I think they work well together. I don't like how the boy is looking at the dog. It's like, yes, you will be in my new meat stew. Maybe it's because I'm listening to the Imperial March in the background. You will be my new Sith dog. Yes. Very good. So evil. Even though his eyebrows, I think, are up. He just has evil eyebrows. No, I think it should be on the dog. Maybe rotate the head again a bit. That's maybe a bit better. Just got a sim modifier. And I should really lock this XYZ. It's the x-axis, right? There we go. Look at these cuties. Yeah, well, they are too close. But then invading in the private space here. I love how my bandy bones are doing that thing again. Or they do that thing again, but because this was a bit too much out of. This should stay within the parameter of. It would be nice if you could constrain. When you can do this actually, man. Follow path. And then we could actually put paths in here that are parented to the head, and then is it just movable on that path, right? But nah. Open his eyes a little bit more. Yeah, but let's just save this. Let's create another test scene because I want to put them. We're gonna create a new new thumbnail for the entire series whilst testing out multitasking. So what I want to do is put them boy and dog running. Let's put up some reference. I actually want to put them both running. Yes. And then we can use it as for a thumbnail. Because we're awesome. Alright. So, boy first. We want to select a running pose, and I think the best running pose is gonna be the one where we stretch the leg. And then the other one is gonna be like this. We kind of want to center these, put them a little bit forward. Curve the back ever so slightly. Yes, and then of course this one is going to be forward. This one is going to be back. Maybe even a bit extreme. It's gonna look forward. The dog I'm gonna put here because I kind of want to put the camera. We're just making a pose, right? Because I kind of want to make the camera here, right? So that the dog on screen and boy are kind of. If I put the dog behind the boy, then the dog would be super small. But the dog is smaller. I put him in front. I keep that in mind if you want to put two characters on screen. That putting the smaller one more up front will even out the frame a bit. But yeah. Come on, Keek, we're not doing that pose anymore. So we kind of want to have this way. I love how the glitching on the lag is almost non-existent anymore. Yeah, we got there. I'm just rough posing now. I'm not forgetting anything, guys. But it's sweet that you want to remind me. So I want to put the dog in full running mode, so his paws are gonna be, because dogs run, it has a name. Whoa, hello. Oh yeah, it's because, yeah, this has to be forward. No, this has to be back. Okay. Yeah, forgot for a moment where that was. Yeah, we really wanna. Okay, now I just wanna select these, pose, copy pose, and then select these ones, and then pose, paste, pose, flipped. Yeah, there we go. And maybe randomize it a little bit so we whoa, hello, what's happening here? Oh yeah, we really want to put this on the back, right? Okay. You know, we just want to move it a little bit so it's not super symmetrical. All right, and then the front ones are going to be stretched out, so we're just gonna they're really going to be stretched like this, so and even make him already go a little bit for the floor. Sorry. And then what I want to do with the dog is have him turn his head a little bit, so he kind of looks at the boy. Well, it depends. Why? I mean, I get where you're coming from. Like, oh yeah, maybe it fits better into frame. Okay, let's just place camera here. I always kind of want to pose in camera, right? So let's add our floor. There we go. So that's fine. The camera can be close to the ground. And now we kind of see that. Don't want. Maybe we'll just pose, flip the pose. Can we do it? No, transform. To sphere? Huh. Wait. Yeah, just copy pose and paste pose flip. Okay, there we go. It's gonna make a little bit more sense. Yeah, more have fun at work. Bye bye. So alright, now we can go into detail. So we'll have the boy looking at the dog. Let's open up his eyes. Of course, they're not going to be that low. It just looks weird. Maybe we want to. Yeah, maybe go a bit like this. Cool. And give him a bit of a smile. Forgot that the auto rotation is not in here anymore. And maybe open them out ever so slightly. What is it when I open the mouth? The put the eyelids a little bit up, so he seems a little bit happier. Or she, I don't know. Whatever your preferred gender is. And then, yeah, we kind of want to... What's up with those... with this bone? Something is weird here. Oh, I think I know what's going on. Okay, okay. So, I'm just going to save this for a second. I'm going to reopen. Yeah, I forgot a small thing. Which we're gonna really quickly fix is that consolidate all the bones. Oof. Go to viewport display octahedral. Yeah. Can I have relationship lines? Yeah. So this is parented to the hand. This is as well. So that's fine. There's a bone that's not parented here. Huh. Or am I wrong? No. No. Power! Unlimited power! I'm gonna watch Star Wars tonight, I think. Oh no, I have to go to this premiere. Like avant premiere, actually, like a short film made by some friends. I'm gonna watch it here in the cinema. It's gonna be cool and awesome. Okay, so let's check, because the problem is that these are parented. This is the control hand stretch, right? But that's just this bone, right? Yeah. And it has relations, parent, hand. But here it hasn't. Wait. Yeah. It is there. It's kind of weird. Because I remember not doing that, so I'm wondering why it's there and why it's not being fixed here. Come on, really? Oh well. Just gonna ignore it for now. These are control bones, so it's not that big of an issue, but I might have done them a little bit too big, huh? Yeah, it seems as well. Oh, he just has a big thumb. Just a little bit better. There we go. Doesn't seem like he's a big thumb here. Oh. What if let's just increase the fist a little bit again. Let's probably follow this line out a bit more. And then this expression is also a bit better. Alright, let's go to the dog. Let's open up his eyes. Oh. And we kind of want to fake the way he's looking by putting it here. So he's kind of like, he is looking towards the boy, but open up his mouth, come on. Rah, 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 rah. Let's stick out his tongue like this. Eyebrows, make his expression jump a little bit more. Maybe just the mouth corner here a little bit. And move his nose a little bit. Make this look nice in frame. Yeah. His body rotate a little bit. Hold on. No. Alright. So one thing is still bothering me, and it's the hair of the boy. I knew this day would come. I still have half an hour, so I don't have an excuse to not do it. Let's go to our boy. Right. We still have the hair here. Oops, let's go to. Excuse me. We're kind of duplicate this to shader hair. Select other hair parts here. There we go. And same material. So it's gonna use the same texture. I really quickly want to try something here. It's not gonna work, but I just want to try. You know, sometimes you just have to try things. So if I connect these to the UV, and UV, they're not going to be aligned, are they? No. Balance shot. Although it's not that bad, actually. If you would, I don't know. If you would, come on, more scale. If you rotate this, wow, they're actually kind of aligned. Okay, let's try it then. I ever so slightly want to add some bump and some color. So I'm gonna do two things. We're gonna do two things here. We're gonna add a texture noise and a texture Voronoi. Where is it? Voronoi, yeah. Okay. And these are gonna have generated mapping assigned to them. But with a color mix. With the wave texture. Alright, so then we should have for the noise something like this. Yeah, I'm gonna go back to the, yeah, something like this for the factor to, yeah, like something like this. So that's cool. It actually kind of works. And then for the Voronoi, I want to kind of do the same here. A bit like this, but we want to increase the scale of the Voronoi here. A little bit down. I kind of want to create some streaks here. All right. Then I want to add a color mix RGB, and I want to multiply the Voronoi on the noise, right? On the factor of the noise. So we're working with, so we kind of see here what that's doing. All right. So now I'm gonna add this. What is it doing here? Add this to two things. First, I want to go mix RGB on the original texture and mix in what we just made, but with multiply, just to bring in that texture. And then I'll make a vector bump. Wait, first I want to create a converter color ramp. And I also want to have the roughness influenced by this. The roughness is 0.6 somewhat, so we're just gonna replicate the same here. Okay. And then, oh boy, come on. That still looks kind of weird. I'm being super experimental at the moment, so. I want the same into the bump map. Something like this. Put this in a normal map. And then, oh, look at this. Now this kind of has a slight hair texture to it. It's kind of based on how I'm seeing things that are not correct here. Why is there still? Let's go to texture paint. Select our text file albedo on the shader boy. Select this brown. Yeah, still have some. White space here. Let me clarify. So if we look in between the hair, there's still some just want to rotate in every direction and see. Kind of messed up a little bit of painting here, but I'm gonna keep it because it kind of looks like a scar. Score kind of looks cool. So yeah, let me clean it up a bit though. Whoop. Yeah, there we go. So now the hair kind of has some texture to it. It's nice. So we're gonna save the new texture. Save the boy here. Go back to our test scene. File. We're gonna save it first, and then file open recent test scene. All right. Okay, it's not changing. Why is it not changing? File, open recent testing. Oh boy. Okay, what we're gonna do is we're gonna go copy the pose. Now I'm just gonna delete the entire proxy here. Come on, delete. Can't delete object rig both from scene to scene. Index the used object need at least one user. But I deleted the proxy. What are you on about? Unlink. Okay. And then just delete. Okay. Oh, I also have to unlink this. Okay. Oh, that's great. Unlink. 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 Oh, unlink. Okay. Great. Then file. We're gonna link again. Linky link. When watching this in 480p, the hair texture just adds extra grain to the view. Well, then don't watch it in 480. Just kidding. Where is it? Woof. Man, I'm happy that it's weekend. I've done a lot of drawing this week. Practice drawing. It's really helping with everything. So we're gonna go to object. Yes. And have the boy body, hair, the eye, and the rig of the boy. Maybe add the raincoat as well. Might as well. Oh boy. I'll just go really quickly in this one. Save. File. Save. And hope that in the meantime I haven't done anything stupid. So we're gonna make proxy. Yes. And then I'm just gonna delete the normal rig. And then we're just gonna pose, paste pose. Cool. Cool. Exactly like I wanted it. Okay. Don't know where his eyes went. There we go. Now, why is the shader still not updated? It's still the shader boy. Am I not? Boy refine 7. File. Uh-oh. Did Cedric do an upsie? I think Cedric did an upsie. So we actually skipped one. So there's a boy refine 8. And I will investigate why this is the case. Okay, so I'm gonna go pose, copy pose again. That's why it didn't work of updating the yeah. So I wanna unlink. Can I just unlink? Yes, good. And delete that. Save file. Open recent. No, link. Boy refine 8. Wait, now there's a boy refine 9. Oh man. Why did this happen? Why is this here? I'm not angry. It's a rig boy bunny. Why is there a? This was still in the hidden objects. Boy bunny, it can go because I didn't update that in the newer version. I am wondering how much work I undid by doing that. I doubt you'll let me, but can I help with the animation part? It's gonna be a bit hard. I would love to let people help. So it is appreciated that you want to help. But the thing is, I do want to stream the entire process. And streaming with 2 screens is gonna be a bit not working. Okay, so I'm wondering. Oh boy, this is not good. So I did a whoopsie, but okay. Let's go back to object. So this should be fine, okay. Select our hair, select our eye, and our raincoat, and our rig, okay. So that's fine now. Yeah, so our hair is good. So now we can go to object. So put in only the, well, first gonna put in all the bones because I just want to paste the, yeah, so we want to make proxy. My name is proxy. Who remembers that? And then I just want to hide normal. And now I think something weird is going on. Oh yeah, no, because it's not in front. Okay. And pose, paste pose. So that's still there. Cool. And yeah, it looks pretty good. Now, why did this not work for this one? Because we did the rigging of this in the other file, didn't we? Didn't we? What else did we do in that file? So we want to delete this and then file, append. Ooh, what's going on? Animation project. And go to our, these thumbnails are pretty nice. You can see kind of our progress. For world height map texture, how about use terrain party website? Terrain party website? Oh, cool. Yeah, I know this. This is where you can extract height maps from Google Map, right? Yeah. Maybe. But I doubt it. It will be a pretty simplified hills. So yeah, boy refine 8. This is where we did the eyes as well. I mean, that's not a big hassle. We can just replace the shader. Okay, let's fix this. Why did I suddenly have this? I have to go back to the stream and rewatch myself later to see where I went wrong. But and the shader eyes is not in here. File, append. Just gonna from the boy refine 9. Yes. Yeah, no. From 7. Shader. Oh, material. Yeah, of course. Shader. No. So we're gonna go to boy refine 8. And then go to material, shader, eye. And then just add that to the eye. Cool. And then go file, append, and then from the 8 we also want to object raincoat default and raincoat detail. Or is it? Oh yeah, no, I added those two together. Yeah. Oh, wow, that added a whole bunch of hidden objects, isn't it? Oh boy. Let's move these two hidden objects. So now this should, yes. Wait, why is the arm not moving? Oh, because I have 2 rigs now. Yeah, okay, so I want to delete this one and then this just a second to the rig. Okay, so now, oh come on, just do it. Why are you not doing thickness? Yeah. gonna assign, and then from these two detail thingies, I wanna assign 0 weight to it. Yeah. Just remove them from the vertex group. There we go. So now the mystery is, why is it not moving? Right boy. Right boy. So there should be a preserve volume on, right? Hello. Oh. Come on. It's parented to the rig. There we go. So that still doesn't work. What is wrong? Gotta go. See you, pigs. Thanks for watching. See you next time. So remove it and just, I want to deform. This is not working. This is still, oh boy, I did a whoopsie, didn't I? Yeah, so I did a whoopsie. Oh boy, move the arm out. Wait. We're gonna have to do it the other way because I did a serious whoopsie. So I'm gonna file, save as. Oh, where is this on the list mode? List, yes. I'm just gonna go in my browser for a second to my animation project. So we have that here. And our boy refine 09. We're just gonna call broken. This one as well. We're just gonna call this boy refine. I'm gonna refresh this. Let's save this. And then we're gonna file, open the 8 one. And this is the one, just gonna check, right? Where everything is correct. Okay, so that's working. It's just a hair missing here, right? Right? So we just changed the hair. Okay, so that's easy to fix. All right. So we're just gonna file, append, and then go to the, because the texture is painted on, so just go to the broken file, materials, and procedural hair. And then we're gonna add it. And that should be fine and dandy. Look at how realistic that looks. Look how cool. Materials. Okay, I'm just gonna delete this plane. Gonna move this back. Gonna reset everything. And then we're gonna go file, save as. And then we're just gonna press 10. And then we're just gonna say final. Because this is gonna be our final file. Yeah, there we go. All right, and everything seems to be in order. The skull is still painted on. Yeah, okay, so that's fine. Okay. Oof, saved it. Texture of the raincoat is still fine as well. All right, nice. So now we want to go into our test scene. We, pose, I think. Yeah, the pose is still in the buffer, so we just want to delete it. And unlink everything in here that is linked. Okay. Ooh. There we go. So now we're gonna file, link. And we're going to our final, okay, object. There's our boy, our hair, and our raincoat and our rig. There we go. There we go. Then we're gonna go make proxy. We're gonna hide, no, we're gonna hide the actual rig. Then in here, we're gonna put in front and pose, paste pose. Right. That doesn't look half as bad. Nice. Right. And then we can just put it on most important bones. Right. And for this, I would want to add a shape key. Let's just hide it. We'll not have it in the scene. I guess. Where's your eye target? Oh, there we go. I'm actually looking at the dog. All right. So let's slide this for a second. Let's go to shader, new. Let's make the grass green. There we go. Give an environment texture to the world. This will be the first look dev test we're gonna do. A really quick one because the stream is almost over, guys. I thought when you parented the code to the arm, when what it was meant, it would apply the current transformation of the code. Yes, yeah, so now it's fixed now, by the way, right? Yeah, I thought so too, but apparently it doesn't apply the transformation, so, or reset the transformation automatically. So you have to be careful with that. We'll go to environment texture, open. I have some HDRIs ready here, so noon grass, that'll do. So we're gonna go to rendered view. So we have some wondrous grass here. I'm gonna go to world, press Ctrl T. Can rotate this a little bit. A little bit of a better background. I would actually like to. You know what? Let's just flatten this. Ooh, what am I doing? A location, yeah. Kind of wanna have this out of sight, although maybe not. Yeah, let's just leave it there. It's fine. I'm gonna fix this with lighting. Just have a good point. It doesn't look too distracting. It is fine. All right. Although I think like the lighting, the lighting is that weak. Okay. Fine. Yeah, Manu, have fun. See you next time. Thanks for watching. And now we can add some lights, right? So I'm gonna go in here, select the bones. And add a, let's see here, sunlight. So it's actually, I would love like, let's make one, add workspace. Just like general layout. Okay, let's call this one lighting. Let's just have two screens next to each other, one unrendered where we don't see anything, and one where we can just light our heart away. So I guess we kind of want to light this pretty simple, a bit lower. Oops. Something like this, sure. Put up the strength a little bit, make this a warmer light. I want to add a second one. It's gonna be a cold one. I'm just gonna work with 2 directional lights for the rim and the key light. Alright. You can already see some problems popping up here. Oh boy. What is happening with that move? I think that's because I want this to be more in the back, right? Yeah. But then that's one. And we can kind of see that. Oh. Or it kind of looks like he's not looking at the dog, so it's a little bit more like this. Oh. Come on. No. There we go. Okay, let's flip it. There's something wrong here with the why does the lips look so weird? Oh. No? Oh, there we go. Because they were rotated weird. Okay. You don't want to rotate them too much because opening a smart is still a challenge. Bloody hell. I'm happy we don't have any talking animation because so we want to do enable some things in the rendering settings here because there's no ambient occlusion. It should be on some bloom, screen space reflections, although that wouldn't really matter here because there's not much reflection going on. Let's see here. Kind of want to have 2 fill lights. So I'm gonna go in here, add a area light, because he also kind of looks weird because there's not enough fill light, right? So I want to make this really big, make it frontal, and just put this on 200 watt or something. A little bit less, so that the key light is still obvious. I might even make the key light, let's say 3, a little bit harsher. A bit like this. All right. A bit more to bluish grass. Okay, grass doesn't really matter. Let's see here, and we kind of want to add a second one because I do want to emulate this guy. There we go. So that's 4 lights, should be sufficient. This one is just gonna go add a little bit on top for this guy. So that's also gonna be bluish. Even put it a little bit behind. Just a bit smaller. It's a slight effect, but there is an effect. All right. So now we can go into our color management, medium contrast, or medium high contrast. Put some contrast in there. Expose the image a little bit more. Oh. What's the sequencer? I can put the sequencer in aces. Okay, that's cool. We're just gonna use some curves. There's very slight color adjustment. A little bit of vibrance here. And a little bit blue to the black levels, and a little bit of red to the high levels. Who knows? Might be a bit too much. Yeah, and this is our first pause with characters. We still gotta do some stuff, I guess. I mean, we're gonna look how this looks rendered, of course. Oh, maybe we want to actually select this object and yeah, turn this on for rigging as well, for rendering. I cannot. Okay, just delete this. Okay, there we go. The camera has to be a little bit more down the back. Maybe a little bit more zoomed in. It's gonna look a bit nicer. They don't look that deformed. A bit like this. Maybe a little bit higher. Camera has half the work, of course. There you go. Now we can actually take our floor and match the color so that it matches the background grass. So that's a bit more natural. Let's see here. There we go. Good enough. To add roughness, so it's not too distracting. Well, it's fine. You frame our boys a bit better. Cool. Cool. Look at this. So if you render this, and look at this, it's already 4 p.m. There we go. First pause for characters. Look how sweet they look. Still see that there's some issues with Eevee, like not rendering shadows too much probably. I mean, we can, there's this one thing we can still do, which is the indirect lighting. We can bake it. It will normally not take that long. And then if you render, it might be a bit better, but yeah, no. That's maybe because these have, yeah, by default they have shadows. Maybe I should allow contact shadows to be on. Yeah, so the thing is with Eevee, yeah, look, so contact shadows is now on. This looks way better. Yeah, definitely on both of them. Look at this. Look how cool this looks. Ah, nice. All right, so now that we ended on this frame. Yeah, that's about it for this stream. And we're getting there, and we almost can start animating. Yeah, but they already kind of look cute. They kind of look cool. I really like how the dog turned out. He's a piece on his own. And this is like Eevee rendered, so we can. Yeah, so if this is the quality we'll be outputting in Eevee, then I'll be happy. See some stretching here in the texture. Maybe we'll change it to generated. Maybe fix the issue. Yeah, although maybe we should not use generated for deformed meshes. Well, anyway, let me finish up here. Yes. All right, so okay, this is the end of this stream. Like and subscribe down below if you liked the stream, and do check out the Patreon down below. The Patreon link if you want to support this channel, if you want to support us. I want to thank personally our Patreon Gamma M Rule. We're getting more followers on Patreon, but there's yeah, I'm still hoping for more people to join. But yeah, so thanks for watching. Have a nice Friday, have a nice weekend, and I'll see you guys hopefully on Monday. So thanks for watching. This has been Cedric from Bandite, going out. Bye bye.